So I just can't help myself. I drew another Christmas-inspired piece of art here, and recently I watched a movie called The Man Who Invented Christmas about the story of Charles Dickens and how he came to write his famous book, Christmas Carol. And some of this stuff is really interesting. He is actually responsible for a lot of the things that we still think about as Christmas today, like the idea of giving goodwill to all men and being around family and celebration during Christmas time. Charles Dickens wrote the book A Christmas Carol in 1843. It was published in December 19th, which is amazing since he just started writing the book in October of that same year. The book was written in just 6 weeks, which I don't know if you've tried to do anything creative, but that is an intense timetable to write a novel and to get it published and printed and everything. At the time, Charles Dickens was a little bit unfavored. He had written some flops, and he'd just gotten back from a North American tour that was not really all that productive or successful. He had some problems with his publisher, and they weren't going to give him an advance on the silly little Christmas story he had written. But he decided that this idea that he was having is so amazing that he had to get it published no matter what. So Charles Dickens took 6 weeks to write the book, hired his own illustrator, and had it printed all ready on December 19th of 1843. He had 6,000 copies made and in the bookstores, which were all sold out by Christmas Eve of that year. This is impressive because at the time, Christmas wasn't really widely celebrated. Due to the Industrial Revolution, lots of people had to work in factories, and they weren't really given time off to celebrate it. And the old pagan celebrations of Christmas were mostly pushed back to the rural farmlands at this time. You didn't see it much in the metropolitan areas. About 100 years earlier, in the 17th century, I guess that would be almost 200 years earlier, there was a man named Oliver Cromwell, a strict Puritan who recognized the separation between the current celebration of Christmas and the religion at the time, and he was kind of on a stand to abolish Christmas. He even got some laws pushed through Parliament to avoid celebrations of Christmas and even to get it outlawed. As a result of all this, Charles Dickens' idea to create this fanciful little Christmas story was kind of looked upon as a strange thing to do, and no one in the city really thought that a Christmas book was going to be a good idea. They really thought of Christmas as sort of outdated, and no one really celebrated anymore. But, as we know, the book was a major success, and to this day we still use a lot of the same things that are found in Charles Dickens' book, like the phrase Merry Christmas, the phrase White Christmas, and just the general overall theme of the book of this old miser turning good at the end and spreading cheer and goodwill through men. At any rate, I found these facts to be really super interesting, and I hope you did too, and I hope you enjoyed the background of my Christmas street drawing, London, circa 1843, something like that. Right now it's Christmas Day as I'm making and uploading this, and I hope you guys are having a Merry Christmas, and get back to non-Christmassy drawings next time. Anyways, have fun.